Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing Need for Speed Undercover, as you guys saw on the screen. Now this is the Wii version once again, so I don't have any special glitches on here. I wasn't able to find them out. So what you're going to want to do, well, for what I'm doing today, what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to go Diamond Bridge. Or, if you're in Need for Speed Most Wanted, that area is called something else. It's like Elder's Bridge or something like that. I forgot. But if it's Need for Speed Payback, it's a different name. So on this game, I found a couple different glitches. Now, some people that I've watched on YouTube say that the only vehicle with the reverse speed glitch is Lamborghini Gallardo and Murcielago, which that is not true. Every vehicle that is all-wheel drive is able to do that glitch. So the Gallardo is able to do it, the Murcielago is able to do it, the 911 Turbo is able to do it, and the Skyline's able to do it, the Mitsubishi Evo 9 is able to do it. And I think they should have put the Evo 10 on here, because it was made in 2012, so they should have put the Evo 10 on here. Anyway, the Skyline has it, the Evo has it, and that's basically all I have that has a reverse speed glitch other than the Gallardo. But, so yeah, I've been able to go over 700 miles an hour in this thing. In fact, I think my top speed in this thing was like 950, something like that. Anyway, I used to have a video on it. I didn't post it because I figured that other people found it, but then I actually looked it up and nobody has. So, I'm going to go to the spot where I test the top speed of every single car I have, and also the area where I do all the glitches in reverse. So, on this game, I wish that the cops would come after you for speeding, but, I mean, on this game, really, you're an undercover agent on here. You're an undercover agent being a street racer so that you can find stuff out about street racers and stuff. So, there really would be no point in the cops coming after you at all. Because, I mean, seriously, wouldn't they know it was you? Because in the beginning, it shows you that you're an undercover agent. You're an undercover cop working for the police, and FBI and stuff. So what I do is I switch to the close camera on this game, because close camera is basically the far camera in Carbon. So you're going to want to go to at least 20 miles an hour, and once you do that, just keep going in reverse. As you can see, 200, 300, 400, 400 miles an hour in reverse. So, yeah, it's pretty fast. And I made this one off of the car from Fast and Furious, Brian's Evo, which I believe this is not the same one. This one is the Evo 10. It's a MR edition. I don't think he had the MR edition. But I wish they had part bonuses like Payback on this game. That would be pretty cool. Because then you'd be able to have better braking and all that. Alright, let's see how fast we can go. Oh! Ouch! 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 I smacked into that, and I smacked into him, and I smacked into a lot of stuff. I also smacked into that truck right there. Ah! Oh, sweet! He just... Oh! Why is he not disabled? The busted meter, it takes so long to go up on this game. I don't honestly mind that, but it does take an extremely long time to go up here. Alright, 300, 400, basically 500 miles an hour. So let's just, oh my gosh. I have the difficulty on hard. How is it so easy to escape right now? What in the world is going on? Now, a couple cars have a glitch where you cannot take either the hood or the rear spoiler off. The Porsche 911 GT2 has a glitch where you cannot take the stock spoiler off. On this car, you can't take the stock hood off. It is always on there. That's not what I wanted to do. There was a cop right there. Was he on the bridge or something? Because he didn't see me. Thought for sure he'd see me. Well, anyway. Payback. It's just missing free roam cops. That's the biggest issue I have with it. It needs free roam cops. Ghost, you need to update it again. Make it have free roam cops. Because, I mean, seriously, that's what Need for Speed's all about. Free roam cops, speeding and all that's great. That's what it's about. But if you don't have free roam cops and all that, what are people going to think about the game? They're going to be like, oh, it's not a true Need for Speed game. And all that. They're going to be like, who wants this game? Like, that's basically the only thing it's missing after the update. Because now it has online free roam and all that good stuff. Online free roam, it also has every car can go up to $3.99. On this game, it has free roam and everything. And it also has free roam cops, which every Need for Speed game should have free roam cops. Or at least free roam. But the Run doesn't have free roam. And also Payback didn't have free roam until 2018, which is this year. And so I've been waiting to buy Payback until the free roam came. But also in the update, they patched the remove parts glitch. It's been patched since the update, and I've been pretty upset about that. But, oh well, what you gonna do? So, what I've been doing on this game is basically buying cars that sound cool, or buying cars from movies that I'd be able to modify. Like this game, I bought it because it's all-wheel drive. Also, it's an Evo. Who doesn't want one? What the heck? Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys the Diamond Bridge glitch, or this game's version of Carbon Alloy Level glitch. Now, to my surprise, I did a little research, and from what I remember, Most Wanted was created before Carbon. And this game was created, I believe, before... I believe this game was created after Most Wanted as well. Because this game was created in 2012. And Most Wanted was created in 2005, but then it updated in 2012. So, basically this game came out when Most Wanted 2012 came out. In Need for Speed 2015, that had the Beck Customs coming as a new handling model. Now, the Beck Customs was already in Need for Speed Payback, and it has completely different handling than any other vehicle in the game. Now, in my opinion, the best car in that game is the Beck Customs. From what I've been doing so far, I haven't really done much testing on them. I have not gotten it in race. I'm pretty sure that if I did get it in race, I'd be able to find out. But it is true the fastest car in the game is the Regera. And the fastest I've been able to get it is 267 or 268, something like that. I heard that someone got it to 270. This is in miles per hour, not kilometers an hour. In miles per hour, I heard that someone got it to the 270 range. I got it to 267. So you're gonna want to come in here, and you're gonna want to make sure that you can respawn your car, because if that's not working, you're not gonna be able to do the glitch. Now, what I really like to do in this glitch is, well, not really what I like to do, but first you gotta grind your wheel up against here. Once you hit the wall, respawn your car. Now you keep pressing the throttle, and you keep respawning your car. And eventually, your car is gonna go through the barriers here. And once it goes through the barriers, your car will be glitched out, just like that. Now, I have no idea why they put glitches in games like this, just like for people to find out or something. But anyway, that's as far as it goes. Now, at least they could have finished the road so that you'd have a complete new area. That would be so cool, like in Carbon. They have other areas that you can just explore and all that, and do whatever you want. But in here, they don't have areas like that. I wish that they would have put the road farther so that you'd have another area to explore. But they didn't. So you just gotta stick with what you got. Now I'm really confused why they put this here. If it's just for... It's basically just for two things. For a couple races that are over there, and for the drawbridge driver job. It's basically all it's for. Now, I used to have, I used to be able to play two-player on here, where I actually had someone that was kind of challenging to play against. He was my stepbrother, but he's no longer able to be with any part of my family. Same with any other person in that family. So, since my dad divorced, my last stepmom, I am not able to do two-player with someone that can be a challenge to me. My little brother, who is 7, is pretty easy to beat, so I basically have to let him win if I want to let him win. But on here now, all I do is I try doing new things. I try getting as much money as I can, trying to find out which cars are the fastest, the quickest. And so far, the best all-around vehicle that I've found is the Corvette. So far, I think the Corvette is best because it's really powerful, it's really fast. It's basically as fast as the Koenigsegg, but it just doesn't say so because it's not supposed to be. The best combination you can have is transmission for top speed, engine for horsepower, suspension for whatever you fancy. If you like understeer, which I don't think anybody likes understeer, it's just no use. If you like drifting, you're gonna want it for oversteer, but in my opinion, I kind of like it in the middle because I don't like to overdrift, like to the point where it's out of control. I put it for a little bit of oversteer on the tuners, on the muscle cars. I put it for a little bit of understeer. But tuners, I put it for a little oversteer. Exotics, a little more oversteer. Muscles, a little bit of understeer. Depending on how it is, if it's like rear-wheel drive, most likely I'm going to want it where it is. But if it's all-wheel drive, I'm going to have to put it more for oversteer. But on Need for Speed Carbon, as I have figured out, well, at least on the Wii version anyway, they have reversed. They reversed it. Understeer and oversteer. They reversed it. So if you want oversteer, you're going to have to go for understeer. That's what I've found out. Now, I'm not sure if that has been updated or anything yet, but so far that's what I found out. So, now I'm going to show you guys my cars, starting from the beginning, which is right here, my Camaro. Now, I might put some vinyls on it, I might not. Don't really want to right now. It looks pretty cool. This is my Dodge Challenger. I'm keeping this just because it's really good at wrecking cops. And plus, it looks cool. It's not that good in performance because the acceleration's good, but top speed's not. Dukes of Hazzard. Got the Charger RT. Cop Mustang. Renault Clio V6. I got it because it sounds amazing. R32. Volkswagen. Which, I don't know why they call it the R32 if there's a Nissan R32. Skyline. My Mustang GT. Which I'm going to be changing the paint eventually to something from like Fast and Furious or something like that. Or some sort of movie. I actually might change it to the Need for Speed paint from the Need for Speed movie. So here's my Elise. My Supra. Which I am extremely proud of the vinyls on here. I really like the vinyls. I got Paul Walker's little stamp that was on the front. I got the wheels, got the paint, side pinstriping, got the spoiler, exhaust pipe and everything. My Lancer, Mitsubishi Lancer Evo, the 2009 version of it, Evo 9. Not sure if it was made in 2009 or not, but the Evo 9, Paul Walker's, the Skyline GTR, Paul Walker's once again. Now I had to put this body kit on it because it was the only thing that would put the exhaust tip on that side of the vehicle. Plus it would put the same size exhaust tip on it. Here's Letty's Challenger RT. This thing is maxed out, which is extremely hard to do because at first it didn't do well. Then I actually maxed it out and it was great. My Camaro. Used to look like Bumblebee, but I put a couple modifications on it. My DB9 with the absolute giant exhaust tips. They look like jet engines. I used to have the Vantage V12 body kit on that, but I changed it. My AMG SL65, I believe it is. It's pretty nice. It's one of the best jumpers I have. My Viper SRT10. It's the fastest car in the game. My Gallardo, which I really like the visuals of this thing. It's great. Now, the fastest combination of performance you can have is horsepower for engine, top speed for transmission. If you have it just for horsepower, acceleration is great, but speed isn't as good as it could be. If you have it all for top speed, the acceleration is horrible, and the speed isn't as good as it actually could be either. So that's extremely surprising as well. So horsepower and top speed is what you want. My Gallardo. My Corvette Z06, which I copied exactly, almost exactly anyway, from my Corvette from Carbon. It used to be the same paint as my Clio V6. The 911 GT2 Cop. C790 Pursuit. Alright, so here's the 911 GT2. I favor this car mostly because of the double stock spoiler I can have. It's got the big wings! Look at it, it's beautiful. Double stock spoiler. I'm pretty sure you might actually only be able to get it in aftermarket, because in Autoscope, I think it just puts it as a regular stock spoiler. So, double stock spoiler, it's amazing. This thing is not maxed out, and I'm not sure how long it will take to max it out, because it is extremely expensive. $150,000 for this thing. And just for the engine, I believe it's $90,000. It's really expensive. My Zonda. I really like the Zonda. My Koenigsegg CCX. Copied, in a way, that I copied this off of my Lamborghini in a way. I really like what I did with the paint and the vinyls. Some of them are really cool on this game. So those are my cars. I also showed you the glitches. And now I am going to be using the Viper, and I'll see how fast I can get with this thing. And then once I get as fast as I can go with this thing, I'm gonna end the video. Just a heads up, just in case you guys already have seen this before. Some guy did it in miles an hour, and he only got to 302 miles an hour, I believe. I have gotten way over that. I've gotten to 378 miles an hour with this thing, which it was extremely hard to do. I could not crash into a single thing. And because this thing is so heavy, the handling is very off. Drifting's amazing. Just regular turning is very bad because it's so heavy. It's a big American muscle car. This thing ain't mostly black, mostly orange. Now, you're gonna want to go very far away from this, otherwise you're not gonna get to your top speed. Now, the really surprising thing on this thing is that you only switch to second gear after 100 miles an hour. Where most cars it would be only by about 70, 80, something like that. So I usually go up to about here. Then I turn around here. And I just keep going. So you're gonna wanna go through this way. Make sure you don't hit any traffic cars like I just did. That will slow you down a lot, as basically everybody knows. So you go, no! I'm still at 235. So I usually use speed breaker to go through here because it lights up the tunnel. Great. So then you go through here just like this in a way. Plus speed breaker gives you more momentum when you hit a car. So you go through there just like that. You come out. No. I hate myself. All right. Let's just go through here. Nitrous gets gained on this thing so quickly. As you can see, it's still climbing super quickly. So, get over here. I normally go on the opposite side of the road because it's quicker. Quicker. It's a bit quicker. It's a bit quicker. A little quicker. So I usually go up to the top of this hill and all that good stuff. And oh, I said a traffic car just fly by me. So then you go that way, and you go down the hill, which gives you a little extra speed because you're going downhill. Then I usually stick right onto the wall. Doesn't really matter if you hit the wall going this fast, won't do much because of how much force you have. Now occasionally there will be a car on the wall on the right side, so I usually don't stick to the right so much. There's going to be another car up here, right there. So we're basically at 300 miles an hour right now. Let's go through here just like this. We're out. Let's go straight through here. Oh, I basically got 290. Didn't even hear me crash into that guy. I was going so fast. Ridiculous. So, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get 300 miles an hour right now. I don't know why. Probably because I just haven't played this game in so long, it's ridiculous. But, well, I'm going to try one more time. And we'll see if I can get it. So here we go. Let's keep going. Oh, thank goodness. Car right there. Car right there. Oh, he's in that lane. No! Okay, so now let's go through this way. Nos it. Just switched gears to 6th. Come on. 300 miles an hour. Let's go. Ah, 290. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like, comment, subscribe if you are new. Make sure to hit that little notification bell right next to the red subscribe button. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.